Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my current daytime skincare routine and also my current makeup routine that I do in the mornings. So this is the look right here, which is my everyday makeup routine for these winter months. A subscriber here asked me to actually film a skincare video. So that's why in today's video, I'm merging the two together. In the first half of the video, I'm going to show you guys my daytime skincare routine, and then we're going to go on and move on to this really just natural but really pretty makeup tutorial for winter. I also give you guys another lip option that I usually go for in the winter months because, you know, every day I don't rock a berry lip. So if you guys are interested in this video, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started with the skincare portion of this video first. The products that I'll use in today's skincare video will more or less remain the same throughout the winter months, and then when it comes to summertime, then the products that I use will change. In the winter time, my skin is pretty dry, like it's normal to dry, but in the summertime my skin gets normal to oily combination. So definitely my skincare routine changes when summer comes around. So today I'm going to show you guys my winter daytime skincare routine. I have already washed my face using the Ole Henriksen Transforming Walnut Scrub. This is a exfoliating cleanser which I use not every day, but I use it like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Basically, it exfoliates your skin, you know, cleans the impurities from your skin, because sometimes I feel that a gentle cleanser may not exactly take away all the impurities from the skin. So sometimes I do go in with an exfoliating cleanser like this one. This one is a really good exfoliating cleanser, but I would say use them only like a couple of times a week. Don't use them every day, otherwise your skin can feel a little bit rough, right? Now I wanted to actually film the skincare routine in my bathroom, but the thing is the bathroom wall color is pretty dark and there's not much light in the bathroom. So yeah, unfortunately I have to, you know, do this kind of skincare routine in my studio itself. So next we have toner. I'm gonna use this Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner with Rose Fruit Extract. This toner I feel is quite hydrating for my skin. So I have a cotton pad here and I have the toner, so I'm just going to apply, just take like a nice dollop of this and just go over it on your skin. Now, as I mentioned, you know, in the winter time my skin gets really dry. That's because the temperatures here just go up to -20s. This week it's like in the -20s to 30s. Only today it's slightly warmer. So I'm pretty sure even with people who have really oily skin in the winter time here, you will have dry skin. Weather just kind of sucks the life out of your skin really, so I have to hydrate. The facial toner gave me some much needed hydration to my skin. Next up, we're gonna go with a facial spray. This one is the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I used to get it from Ulta. Now Badescu is sold at Sephora Canada, so I'm really excited about that. I really love the sprays. It just gives my skin like a really dewy finish and it's really good. So I'm just gonna spritz it lightly. I'll just let my skin like soak it in for a little bit. So between each skincare step, just take a few seconds or so to let the product actually sink into the skin and then go in with the next product. I find that that really just helps, you know, your skin absorb all the goodness of the skincare. So next we're gonna go in with moisturizer, and for that I have the Saturday Skin Featherweight Daily Moisturizing Cream. Now this one is meant for combination skin, but I use it more in the winter time because it's a slightly thicker consistency than like a gel, normal gel like lotion. Because of its thicker texture, I either use it at nighttime in the summer or in the winter time I use it in, you know, I use it in the daytime. So all I'm gonna do is just pump and it will have the cream. So I'm just gonna do this and just moisturize. And again, I love the scent of this moisturizer. It's very light, has barely any fragrance, but again, it's kind of what I want. I don't like skincare which has too much fragrance in it. I feel like that defeats the purpose, because fragrance is definitely not needed in your skincare. Next, I'm gonna go in with eye cream as well. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream. Just gonna use very little bit of this. So don't forget to moisturize underneath your eyes. So I'm gonna do this, just a little bit, and then just, so definitely just tap the skincare like this around the eye area. Especially if you have dark circles, I feel like you would need an eye cream. It's very important even after you moisturize your face. So one of the last steps is to add lip balm. Now I have the Bene balm here by Benefit, and I like this balm because it is hydrating and it also leaves a little bit of a tint. So I like it for that reason. Keep your lips hydrated as well, because they crack like anything when you go outside in the winter. If I don't want a tint to my lip balm, then I usually have the Burt's Bees lip balms as well. Those are really good. I just don't have that in front of me, but I switch between the Burt's Bees lip balm and the Bene balm by Benefit if I wanted a little bit of tint to my lips. So last step in my skincare routine for the morning is I'll go in with this Jade Roller by Herbivore. Now you may have seen these, a lot of influencers use this on social media, and you might be wondering what it is. It is just a facial massaging tool, and all you do is, especially after you've moisturized your skin, you're gonna go in and just roll. So you're gonna roll like this away from the face, and just do this. And because the stones are themselves really cold, then it just kind of helps depuff. It just kind of drains away all the toxins from your face. This one really helps in blood circulation. So for the neck, I just go from top to bottom, just lightly, you know, don't press too hard. For the eye area, I'm going to use the tiny end and then just go like this. It's good if you do it on top of your moisturizer, because then it will help the moisturizer sink into the skin. So I always do this as the last step in my skincare routine. I find that it's a really useful tool. You know, it can help contour the neck area as well. So during the winter time, I mostly focus on my skincare being more hydrating, more nourishing, more brightening, because those are the kind of things I need in my skincare during the winter time, because my skin is really dry and it looks really dull. So now we're going to move on to doing our makeup. First thing I'm going to do is do my brows, and I'll do that off camera because I have done my brows many times here on my channel. So for my brows, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I'm going to use the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Gel. So last year I showed you guys how I do my everyday makeup. So I'll definitely link that video also up in the info box so you guys can check it out. But I have switched around a few products here in my makeup routine, so that's why I wanted to show you guys an updated version. And also because it's winter time, the products that I use now are quite different from what I was using last year. So we're gonna go complexion first and then eyes after, because there's not much to do on the eyes. First product I have here is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now I have talked about this many times here on my channel. It is sort of an illuminating primer for some people. For me, it also acts as a foundation base, if you will, and just apply it as you would apply a foundation. Now this one, like I said before, it has a tint to it, so when I apply this, you can tell that it will have a tint. So let's just go ahead. And I always use buffing brushes to apply my foundations. I definitely do my makeup with brushes 90% of the time, just because it's easier, and I'm too lazy in the morning to wet a beauty blender. So as you can see, my skin has, you know, quite a bit of glow to it, and it has a tint to it now, whereas like before it didn't have anything. And I could leave it like this and go in with concealer, but I go in with one more step before that, and that is to go in with foundation. I have been switching between the Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation and the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown today. It's better if you use stick foundations in the summertime. But what I do with this foundation stick is I'll take this brush and just take some product from the stick itself. Like, I'm not gonna go and swipe it on my face, that's not what I do. I just go in with the brush, swipe it on, and just apply it. This gives a lot less coverage, and on a good skin day, like, I don't need that much coverage, so I definitely just do that. What this does is, especially like around my chin area where I have a lot of pigmentation, this can help color correct it a little bit more. So I definitely use this. More on the chin area, and then whatever is left, I'll just buff it in. And I'll bring it down my neck. Because even here I have some acne scars. So again, this is what I do. I don't like foundation or anything powder really just sitting on top of my skin. I hate that look. Next up I have concealer, and for that I'll use the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. This one is a hydrating concealer, which is why I'm using it in these winter months. Again, this one I cannot use in the summer. It's too hydrating for me. But for now, it's pretty good. Don't put too much. This is all I do. For me, concealer is mostly to sort of brighten my skin, you know, brighten my under eyes. Next up is powder. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier powder today. This one is the travel size, but you know what? It has enough product in there. So I'm going to put some here on this container lid. And then I'm going to dust this powder. And I think this powder just got everywhere, but that's okay. I never really bake. If you guys have been following me on my channel, you guys know I don't really like baking. If you bake, you can, you know, you will be able to see like really dry under eyes and stuff like that. So I never really bake for that reason. So I prefer like light fluffy brush strokes, and I just blend the powder into my skin. Next up is bronzer, and for that I'm going to use my Guerlain Terracotta bronzer. Now in the winter time especially, I need to bronze because my skin looks really pale, and you know, you do want to look a little bit alive. Dust it across your foreheads and bring it down. This really makes your skin look a little bit healthier, so bronzer is a must for me. Next up is blush. For that I'm going to use my Tarte Supreme Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. This is an older blush, but I've been using it for whatever reason. I picked it up from my collection, and then I was like, oh, I really like the color, so that's what I've been using. It's a nice like pinky peach blush. So blush is done. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Colourpop duo right here. This is Up the Ante Face Duo. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really also use the bronzer here from time to time if I cannot find my Guerlain one. And then today I'm gonna use the highlighter. I'm gonna use this Colourpop brush F5. I'm just gonna go in with this. Highlight my brow bone, then highlight here. Highlighting is essential. Just bring some life back into your skin, you know. I don't want too much highlight, but I love this highlight. It's so pretty. Before we go on to lips, I wanted to do the eyes first. So I'm going to zoom you guys a little bit closer. First, I'm going to go in with this Magnetic Matte Eye Pencil from Nudestix in the color Fig. And I'm just going to lightly apply this. and also underneath in my lower lash line. Next we're going to blend this eyeshadow in place using a blending brush. Just pat it in. Now we're going to go in with this Chroma Crystal Pot by Natasha Denona. This is in the shade, I think it's a bronze top coat. It looks like this. It's really pretty. What I'm going to do is just use a flat brush and just apply this. It has that kind of beautiful subtle sparkle that just looks really good in daytime. And again, just use very little of this product. Okay, so next up we're gonna go in with liner. For that I'm gonna use my trusty Bobbi Brown liner in Chocolate Truffle, and I'm gonna line my lower waterline. We're gonna use the brush again to just blend it out. I'm gonna use the same Bobbi Brown liner on my top lash line, but just on the outer corner, so just a little bit here, just to give my eyes some depth. Use the same brush to just blend it in, just on the outside. Next we gotta curl our lashes using, I'm gonna use my Tarte eyelash curler. Just give it a quick curl. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Mascara. So always work from the roots of your lashes and up. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys two lip options that I've been kind of wearing throughout, you know, the winter months. So the first dark brown lip that I use sometimes is this Flesh 3 lipstick from Pat McGrath. It's a really pretty color. I go in with my MAC Mahogany lip pencil and just do the edges. So this is the first lip option. It's really pretty and it's a beautiful brown that, again, you know, in the daytime it doesn't look too much. Okay, now I'm gonna take this off. Next I'm gonna go in with a berry shade. I'm gonna use this one right here. This is the Smashbox Always On Metallic Matte Liquid Lipstick. So yeah, let's apply this. I love the tip of this because it can create a perfect shape. I definitely love this kind of a bold berry lip for the winter time because, again, just something about winter and it being so just dull. I feel like a color like this just really sets the mood for winter time. Alright guys, so that completes today's video on how I do my daytime skincare routine and also how I've been currently doing my makeup in the mornings. I love a good berry lip, so this Smashbox lipstick has been my staple for a few months now. I hope you guys really enjoyed the skincare portion of this video as well, and I hope you got a lot of information on the kind of products I use during my winter months. So if you are a similar skin type to me right now, which is normal to dry, you might like the products that I've used in today's video. Alright, so having said that, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button, share, subscribe to my channel so that you can come back here for more good content. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!